Hey guys, to the in-house company staff, there is quite a lot to talk about. Um, super excited about these deals that I've been creating recently, and I want everyone to follow in a similar suit. Take some of the things that I'm doing and applying it, and also free me up as much as you can. I don't want to be doing a lot of the roles that I'm doing right now. Just take as much off me as you possibly can. Um, so yesterday we met with another company that possibly can partner with us. Um, um, they were they were offering very little. When we went there, they only had a few little things and a few little ways we could partner with them. It was tiny. It was like really insignificant. But once I listened, I just listened to them. Didn't say too much. Didn't want to be too intrusive and ask all these questions. And once I could, and I asked them some leading questions like, hey, is this an area that you're struggling with? And they talk about their business, and I was talking to the other owners and managers, and they were giving me information, areas that they were hurting in their own business. And I thought to myself, okay, they're offering these little things, little jobs that we can take on for them, but they've got massive pain in their business. And I thought, okay, how can I fit our business into theirs? And it went from possibly doing about $40,000 worth of work, a year, which was not very profitable, to possibly, a lot of money, 500,000, 2 million, 2.5 million. We can't really say that's, this is going to happen, but we've gone from a tiny little thing to possibly massive, and that's how I thought about the deal. And I was I'm just really excited about a lot of these things. So these deals that I'm making with partnering with all these companies is taking a lot. Me and Heather are going to meet them. We're going through all these things. We're making company changes overnight, but we need you guys to implement. If I say anything, we have to implement it straight away. Like straight away. Like we're so many changes every day. So you just really, if I write a sentence, you have to read that sentence 15 times if you need to and apply it, on the chat, on a thing, whatever it may be. Because I just want to move past, but it's so grinding. It's so frustrating at times. Like, if I want to make a little change in the way we interact with a subby, and we've got 60 people here or whatever it is right now, it's like I'll send a little email saying, hey, this is the way we're going to talk to the subbies now. Make sure we send a video out to every single job that we do. And everyone some people ignore it. I don't know. The end result is it doesn't really get done. And now, to get this one little change done, I have to talk to 60 people individually, convincing some of them. If they're superstars, they need the convincing. If they're there's most of the staff sometimes don't even seem to read the email or whatever it may be. And I've got 8 or 9 or 10 ideas like that a day that are being implemented. So now I have to call 60 staff, talk to them. 2 of them will do it, put it on their feedback chat, get people in trouble, do all these things. It's so grinding. Just, if I say something, usually it's well thought out, it's been tested and tried, we just have to implement it. If we think there's something wrong with the idea, obviously tell me, but we have to implement it so it doesn't take forever. So that's with the deal making. Again, if anybody else walked into that meeting yesterday, I don't believe they would have walked out with anything. Much. But every meeting that I'm having, I'm walking away with just what should have been maybe a nothing deal or a $10,000 deal or a $1,000 deal is making it into a $40,000 deal, potentially over the next year or two. Potentially. Again, a lot of these will fail, these deals, but all it takes is one. I just need one of these deals to work, So if you look at our experience with GJ King, we've made a few mistakes, we've lost them. We still have them, but we haven't. But if you look at some of these new contractors we have with us, they're really working well. I'm not sure if I should name their names, but you've got Rutherfords and you've got Love and Co. and these new subbies that we're working with, and the subbies team is working on that. And it takes so much where subbies team is chasing hundreds of calls. Then it comes to, and then of them, some of them will say yes, and then we've got to make sure we have the product and the company ready to serve them. It takes so much, So at every given step, we can have the subbies team do the call. We can have me meeting them. We can have the $1 million company of ours ready to roll and serve the needs. And all it takes is one person on that line to make a little mistake and lose the interaction. If accounts makes the wrong mistake, if someone in the phone call center doesn't interact with them in the way they need or annoy them, you know. And remember, I have shown you guys exactly word by word how to talk to them, what to say, how to talk to them, you know. Like, you don't, at the most simplest fact, you know, if you ask someone, are you a tenant, landlord, or homeowner? That's a rude question. And some people are like, oh, why does that matter? You know what I mean? I need a service. So you ask the same question like, same question as, and we've shown you all these millions of things I've shown you in all the chats, emails, and everything else. Hi guys. So when you talk to a client, like, are you, before we're allowed to do any work for you, we need approval.